Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Night of the Zoopocalypse. And this is from directors Ricardo Curtis and Rodrigo Perez Castro, based off of the story and general concept from Clive Barker. Yes, the creator of Hellraiser came up with the idea for this crazy, wild, family-oriented animated horror flick focusing on a meteor crash landing in a zoo, turning all the animals into these Gumby, gloopy, moving zombie animals. And a wolf and a mountain lion have to team up with a crew of a monkey and a lemur and a ostrich and wind up getting like a baby pygmy hippo along the way, and this whole entire crew trying to deal with the shenanigans of all of these zombie animals in the zoo. Animation wise, I think like a lot of the animation is alright, but it's really where it gets creative with these like weird Gumby looking bendy kind of zombie characters, and they're honestly kind of creepy. Like even the chickens, like their heads like come completely off, it's not even connected. And like their creepy green eyes and all of those elements really come together and sell something that, you know, can be creepy for adults and kind of scary for kids, but not scary enough to have them stop watching the movie. They do a good job of building up tension and suspense in certain sequences, and this film's more of like moments that really stand out and less as an overall story, because like the story is very simple. They're just trying to figure out how to stop these zombies and try to escape the zoo. And like the film, even at an hour and 31 minutes, is too long. It feels like it really stretches this concept to its limits, even to the point where we get this obnoxious like fourth act kind of thing that just feels so forced, even though it's like we felt like we've already come to some kind of conclusion. I think the wolf and mountain lion dynamic, I think that works, and you know, the mountain lion wants to get out, the wolf just wants to be in its pack, and them learning from each other and growing with each other, and you know, will they, won't they hate each other. And David Harbour voicing this mountain lion really works. He's David Harbour and having a good time. I think the voice cast does a fine job bringing these together. I think a lot of the humor is a little too lowbrow and just cheap and silly, even though there's some fun moments. Like that pygmy, Poot, the pygmy hippo, is just so adorable and has a lot of fun moments for sure. And overall, I think is doing a fine job really capturing the imagination of the audience with these animals. I think they all have enough personality on their own to stand out. And there's fun action sequences throughout, some horror moments that will keep you engaged at least enough. I think the music and the atmosphere and how this all comes together is eerie and does a fine job with that. And there's a few fun gags for sure, and some fun set pieces and scares and action sequences. How this is all resolved, they make meta jokes about how it makes absolutely no sense, but still, it still doesn't make sense. It just kind of feels cheap, even if you're trying to, you know, be in on the joke. So at the end of the day, this has a lot of fun, for sure. It doesn't have a whole lot of depth, but there's fun to be had here, and you can have a good time for like the 90 so odd minutes this film is going. But those are my thoughts on the Night of the Zoopocalypse. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.